Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout outs Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
And just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Aaron Nola gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in is Ozzie Albies, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day. When you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. McCutchen is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Stepping up is Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here now is Adam Hazley. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Harper leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Acuna digs in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center field, number 13.
Hit hard towards center. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
So now here is Austin Riley looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as your team to lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah. A nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. Not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate, Mike Soroka, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pache has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Batting 6.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7. The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So the next to bat will be JT Realmuto. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them.
Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. One so far. Line drive, base hit.
Not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Christian Pache. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors, and 3 left. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jean Segura.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next up is Aaron Nola. Now here's the first offering. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Popped up. Freeman has room in foul territory, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Soroka, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. A bouncer up the middle. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. They're up 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Hazley. First pitch on the way. Popped up. And no one will track it down. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The next 1-2 pitch. pulled toward right center field. Pache moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson picks it up, and that's the second out.
Now that's the first baseman, Rhys.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. At the plate now is Freddie Freeman, singled in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
At the plate now, Ronald Acuna. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in once again is Travis d'Arnaud. Last time through was a base hit. And now the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's Segura. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Atlanta leads it 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is down for out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies nothing. Ready now is Christian Pache. We'll try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on 2nd and 3rd. But somebody will come through.
Into the box, Mike Soroka. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. There's one. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Now here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
For the Phillies, the second baseman, Gene
Now the pitch.
Segura.
A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Fouled away. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alec Bohm. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And another foul ball. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 3-2 one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and Adam Hazley digs in now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Segura at second. Bohm at first. One gone. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's gone 3 for 6. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. And he fouls this one off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Drive base hit into the left center field gap. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Hit in the air to center field. Hazley is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Next to dig in, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. And now the first pitch. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now it'll be Austin Riley, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. In to score the runner from third. And he is in there.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Christopher Sanchez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Stepping in now, Christian Pache, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second, and Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. The Braves on top, 4-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hate saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Lifted in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it. Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt a hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and Mike Soroka will bat next.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
First pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Ronald Acuna. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Albies at third with 2 away. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves lead it 5-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi
The
Gregorius.
shortstop,
First offering.
Gregorius.
The windup and the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now at the plate, here is JT Realmuto. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off towards short. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
the batter, number 2, second baseman,
Gene Segura standing in. And it's fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Albies brings it in, and there are two away now. Brad Miller will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. And now the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Fouled away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First delivery to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Harper, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. Here's a ball lined into right field, and Harper won't have a play. It's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. And he puts it on the ground to second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Next to hit, Christian Pache. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. 0-1 the count. d'Arnaud takes his lead at third with one away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Hard liner toward short. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
So now to the plate, Mike Soroka. No balls and a strike to count. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third base line. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. Atlanta leads it 7-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alec Bohm, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Ozuna at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Now batting, center field.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And this will wind up a sac fly and an RBI as the shutout goes by the boards here in the ninth.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Bryce Harper stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And it's quickly 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's another 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Phillies down to their final out now, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and one strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. Atlanta with a big total of 22 hits. Mike Soroka, first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Aaron Nola pitched 2 earned but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs on quite a few hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.